So when you get the patra, which is the patra, this is the patra right here, it actually has those inside, but in addition to the regular Hindu chakra that we read. Now, just to go to the chakra quickly, if you take the chakra, it's called the Sudarshan chakra. Now, this is also the chakra of the Kundalini. This controls the whole human body. Here is the Muladhara chakra, well, most of you know, and here is the Sahasrara chakra. Right, so it's if you count it, you'll count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, same thing. So you'll find that this is the 8th house, which is known as the house of death, and which is the 6th house, which is known as enemy. Kam, Krodh, Mad, Lobh, Ahankara, and so on. And then 8th house is Yamraj, rules this house. So here is the Kundalini house, which is known as the 9th house, and here is the children. 5th house is house of children. And then you have the 4th house, which is the house, the 10th house is the house of job, and the 4, which is house of your own country, or where you live and so on, your home and so on. And here is the children and the relatives, and here are your friends, and here is what you call the 12th house, and the house of the left shoulder, or the left side of your life, or the secret of the universe. And then here's your head, and that's your right shoulder. Now, very simple. Mangal, you know, is Mars. If Mars affects you, it gives you pain. Mars rules pain. So if you have Mars or Mangal Devata in the head, what kind of pain will you have? So headaches, right? If you have Mangal is there in the private area, you will have pain there. If you have Mangal in the 10th house, which is the house of the back, where you fetch stuff and so on, so back pain and so on. So this forms a person. Here's the head, here's the shoulder, left shoulder, here's the arms, and here's the stomach, back, here's the spinal, which is the Kundalini, here's the house of death, or the feet. When you have no feet, just like you're dead. And then here is the enemies, or what you call the diseases of your life. And here's a private area. Now our rishis designed this system to make the world better. The whole purpose of a Brahmin is to bring peace and prosperity to the world. So the whole point is to make everybody happy. If you make everybody happy, then the children will be happy, and children will be happy, grandchildren will be happy, and everybody will, the whole world will live prosperous. Hinduism was designed to make the world prosperous. It is the only religion that is scientific. And it's also the only religion where we can change death. Do you know we can change death in Hinduism? What do we do in Panchak? We change death. When you do the Panchak puja, 5 people don't die anymore. No religion can boast that. And we can do all of those things in Hinduism. Now what happens is that one of the things also we can match the marriage properly. For example, Mangal is also an accidental killer. Mars. Rahu kills you by drugs and alcohol and so on. Shani will make you drown, or you get killed in prison and things like that. So if Shani or Mangal or Rahu or anybody present in the private area, can you tell me what will happen? Anybody?
No children. No children.
Well, possibly no children, but the wife or the husband is going to die. Right? They're going to die. So you're going to know exactly what's going to happen in the marriage by looking at the location of Mangal Devata or Shani Devata or so. You will have to do the puja to correct that. Now there's a puja that I have been testing out, and it's been working very much to save the people from this kind of death. And what they do is, if you know that they're going to have death in the family, one of them is going to die young, you have to marry them twice. They have to go around the fire twice. In other words, the first time they do the fire ritual in the marriage, they're going to have quarrel and problems and things like that, and one of them is going to left, and the other one is going to come leave the home and so on. And then what you do is you bring them back together and you marry them again at an appropriate date and so, properly picked, lagan and so on. And when you marry them again, that stops them from dying. Now I've been doing this for 20 years, so I tested it out. I have seen 40,000 people. I have been given a certificate honored by the American Federation of Astrologers and a medal by the Indian Astrological Society in India also, as the best astrologer. So I've had a lot of experience with this. I've been to Hollywood, I've been giving speeches and so on the astrology, and it's fascinating what's happening. Everything has been tested. Okay, so now you must know this. You must be able to know, okay, as soon as you see that, what's going to happen. How do you know where it is? Because when we provide the chakra and you use the Chandra or the Rasi to tell what is the first house. The Rasi forms the first house. Whatever your Rasi is, you form the first house. So if your Rasi is Mesh Rasi, your first house will be Mesh. If your Rasi is Tula Rasi, it will be the first house. And then you count clockwise from that. After Tula Rasi is Vrishik. Vrishik will be second. And then you have Dhanu Rasi, which is third, and so on. And so you count again and form the whole chakra system. So this chakra is really the Kundalini. If you take the snake, this is the head of the cobra, snake. Right, so how does Mool form now? Here's how Mool comes. Mool is formed when the couple is fighting, when the couple is unhappy. Remember, Garbh Sanskar is very important. And you guys should really encourage Garbh Sanskar, because people are getting Mool babies because they don't do Garbh Sanskar. And if they do that Garbh Sanskar, that lady has supposed to listen to bhajans and be very peaceful during the pregnancy. Now when she fights with her mother-in-law, guess what? You're going to have a Mangal baby. The birthday is going to come out to 6 if you add it up. That means that that person, and you check it out, you can check me out on this. Anybody who forms birthday 6 will have mother-in-law problems or family problems, which means they're born in the moon. Or 9, which means that when the mother was pregnant with the baby, either she was beaten, or the father was drinking a lot, or alcohol or drugs were involved, or something was involved that she didn't like. And so that becomes the 9 baby, also is the moon baby. And then there's one more, which is the 1. The 1 baby is when the couple has been left alone, or the mother was left alone a lot and she had to do everything herself and everything. That's how you get the 1 baby, right? For example, when is your birthday?
19th.
19th what?
October.
October. 19th of October tells me that he is a very good guy, very kind-hearted, and you all know him to be. And he can't say no to his friends. And he's very, he can't he give away something, you not take the money for the food and so on. This guy here, he can't do business. I can tell you he can't do business. Okay.
Swamiji, when you say 9, is it 9 on the English calendar?
I'm explaining it now.
Okay.
So it's 10/19, it's on the English calendar, right? 10/19 is 1 and 1, 2, 9 and 2, 11, and that's 2. 2 means friendly, 2 means love, and so on. 2 was ruled by Durga. Durga is what represents all the Shaktis of love. Okay, so now you take your birthday, you add it up. So what's your birthday? Let me use yours as an example.
10/31.
10/31 is 3 and 1, 4 and 1, 5. So you are born under Lord Krishna, you're always a busy man, always on the go, never sit down, get bored easily, and you're a great Pandit. Okay, so now 5 means he's busy all the time, right? He's one of the, so that's how you get that. 5 is good. Now if it's number 6, 9 or 1, then you have to worry. If the baby is any other number, you don't have to worry according to Vedic mathematics.